lowdown on what's going on this summer for a camp, costs and timings and all of those things, and we'll get our registration forms and whatnot. And that being said, those are the only two announcements that I see on here, unless somebody wants to throw something out there. Well, then those are your announcements. That means that it's time to have our meet and greet, where you get to walk across the aisle and shake someone's hand and say good morning that you didn't already do that for. Mom made her round, so she don't get to get up. She was the last one down, so that's the way it is. All right? Go. That was a short song. Carson, you need a jungle gym, bro. You want to come up here and sing with me? Carson. Oh, he says, come on up here. Want to sing? Oh, yeah. He's got a big old grin on his face, though. Look at him. All right. An old-time pastor was riding furiously down the road, hurrying to get to church on time, and suddenly his horse stumbled and threw him to the ground. Lying in the dirt, the body racked in pain, the pastor called out, "All you angels in heaven, help me get up on my horse." With extraordinary strength, he leaped onto the horse's back and fell off the other side. From the ground again, he called out, "All right, just half of you next time." An old tired dog wandered into the yard. I could tell from his collar he a well-fed belly that he had a home. He followed me into the house, down the hall, and fell asleep on my couch. An hour later, he went to the door and I let him out. The next day he was back, resumed his position on the couch, slept for an hour, and this continued for several weeks. Curious, I pinned a note to his collar. "Every afternoon, your dog comes to my house for a nap." The next day he arrived with a different note pinned to his collar. "He lives in a home with 4 children. He's trying to catch up on his sleep. Can I come with him tomorrow?" I'm glad that we have a chance to laugh. Today, we're going to take communion. And it's going to be the first one of this year. And as always, this to me is like a precursor to Easter. And I treat it the same way every time we do it, simply because it's an opportunity for you to potentially change some things about your life. To me, it's a huge deal. It's a big deal. The sermon today is entitled Vision. And so while we sing and worship Christ and prepare for that, maybe we should consider, what is our vision? What are we looking at? What is our goal? What's the end game? What are we working towards here? Not just as a church, but as you as an individual. What is your mission? What did God put you here for? And there is one. He has a purpose. You've heard it many times from up here. There is a reason why you're here. And not just in this room with us as a family, but you as an individual. There's a purpose behind what God wants for you. So I'm encouraging you to think about that before we even get to it, that you contemplate it and that you wonder that. And I hope that for the rest of the week, that it plays over and over in your head. What does God want me to do? What am I here for? I know we all struggle with this. I'm not different than you. I have a job. I have a family. I have a wife and kids and a blended family. And